But either way, I personally believe this could be a fully automatic assault rifle with a thermal scope on top of it, which will do probably around. Hello guys, please here. In today's video, I'm talking about a brand new thermal scoped assault rifle that's coming to Fortnite Battle Royale very soon. Some months ago, this gun was actually leaked, but we thought it was going to come in very soon. It did come in very soon, but months later, it's finally coming to Fortnite, as it has been confirmed on the news tab as shown here. And this gun will be released in tomorrow's update, which is pretty cool since we're already waiting so long since it's actually been leaked for it to be added into the game. And overall, this could be a pretty cool, better version of the scoped assault rifle. Now, the current scoped assault rifle we have right now isn't the best gun in the game. It's kind of the worst gun in the game in my opinion because it does such low damage. It's not that accurate, and overall, it's not that good of a weapon, and no one really uses this gun at all. But I have high hopes for this thermal scoped assault rifle, and it can basically be the scoped assault rifle that people actually uses, because the current scoped assault rifle, no one really uses it, in my opinion, because overall it's just a terrible gun. But if this gun actually does, the new one that actually does around in the 30s for damages, then I think you'll actually do pretty well in terms of people actually using it. Now, they haven't confirmed what's going to be the rarity of this gun, but I'm going to guess it could be a purple/gold, because I just really feel like this is a weapon that you would see as a purple or gold weapon, not like a blue or a green one. So I'm going to assume it's going to be purple/gold. And I'm going to guess and hope that the damage for this weapon will be in the 30s. As long as it's in the 30s, I think he'd be a very good weapon. For anyone who doesn't know what the thermal scope rifle is and generally what is one, the thermal scope actually allows you to see enemies a lot easier. Here's a picture of it in Call of Duty, how it works, how enemies actually show up a warmer color than everything else. It makes it the enemies will just turn out using this scoped rifle, and you'll be able to see a lot better using this thermal scope on any guns and pretty much any games really. So basically, the thermal scope will allow you to see enemies a lot easier, as the enemies will shade out and be a warmer color than everything else. Everything else will be a cooler color. And we really don't know how it's going to work in Fortnite fully, because there might be people camping in bushes, and will you be able to see it for that bush or not? I don't know, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this will actually be implemented into Fortnite, as we haven't really seen anything like this before. There's no thermal weapon in Fortnite right now, so this could be very interesting to see how it's going to be added into the game. And another thing to talk about is actually the fire rate of this weapon. So this weapon kind of looks like the M4A1 from Call of Duty, and then Call of Duty is a fully automatic assault rifle. And if this was kind of the same thing, but with the scope on it, how fast will it actually shoot? Will it shoot as fast as its car? As its car is a fully automatic assault rifle, or will it shoot as fast as the regular scope they are as right now? Now, this can actually be extremely powerful and extremely useful if it does have a good fire rate and good damage. Because let's say it does around 33 damage, and he has the fire rate of a Scar, and he has this amazing scope, or maybe even higher damage, maybe 35. As long as it's in the 30s, I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be amazing. Now, if he does have the high fire rate of a Scar, and he has a little bit low the scoped out, they have to have higher damage for it, in my opinion, at least around 34, 35-ish. In my opinion, I think that'd be pretty good if he has lower fire rates. But either way, I personally believe this could be a fully automatic assault rifle with a thermal scope on top of it, which will do probably around 33, 35 damage if I had to guess it. And when this does release tomorrow, I'll definitely be making a video on this, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell to notifications. If you guys have liked the video already, make sure you drop a like on this video. But anyways, this was JC Echo. I'll see you guys next one, and thanks for watching.